Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the fourth quest of Act 7.4 and in this video I will be taking down the Paradox block path. So on this path we gain Paradox charges whenever we perform well-timed blocks or parries, and we lose Paradox charges whenever we knock down the defender. The advantage that we get from Paradox charges is that for each Paradox charge that we have active on us, we gain a 30% boost to our special attack damage, so champions with high special attack damage will really shine on this path. When we have 3 or more paradox charges, then we will be able to shut off the permanent glancing ability of the defenders, so it's important to have at least 3 paradox charges. The more we have paradox charges, the higher our special attack damage will be, so it's nice to have as many paradox charges as possible, but you also need to be careful of not having too many of these paradox charges, otherwise you will get detonated whenever these paradox charges reach to a count of 12. Apart from that, there is also the counter strike node, which gives us passive furies whenever we trigger dexterity mastery, like on this occasion. But if these counter-strike charges reach up to 10, then the defender becomes unblockable for quite a bit of time and all of the furies also fall off. Lastly, there is a node called Prey on the Weak, which gives the defender a burst of power gain whenever one of our buffs expires or gets nullified. So keep an eye on for that node as well, because if you are triggering dexterity mastery and you going to do some attacks, then the defenders will be gaining some power. So the first fight is up against Venom pool and I'm using Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom is really good for this path because he relies on the use of his special attacks, and since the paradox charges increase his special attack damage, so he's just a perfect option for this path. The special attacks did a massive damage. Next up we have Agent Venom, and against him I will be using Apocalypse, so that this Agent Venom will never be able to purify any of the debuffs that I place, so the fight will be much more manageable and easy. So first and foremost I need to get the paradox charges so that the glancing ability is turned off. Now that I have 3 paradox charges, I am good to go. Apocalypse is a great option for this path as well because he is known for his big special damage, and once you have stacked a few of these paradox charges, his special damage will get substantially increased. So the fights will be very quick with Apocalypse on this path. So now on this occasion I already have like 10 paradox charges, so I need to be a bit careful. I need to knock down this Agent Venom a few times. But the fight is over before I could do that. Next up there is a Wasp, and against her I will be using Nick Fury. think first of all I need to parry 3 times, and now the glancing is turned off. And Wasp goes down as well. That was a bit longer fight because I had to play around her evade mechanisms, but it was nevertheless a very safe and manageable fight. Next up we have this Mr. Sinister, and for him I brought Warlock, because once Warlock gets his infections going, then Mr. Sinister cannot regenerate any of the health that he does, and the fight is very easy with Warlock. So yeah, first of all I just need to build up the paradox charges. And now that I have at least 3 paradox charges, it's going to be a very straightforward and quick fight. Warlock will obviously benefit quite a lot from the special attack increase from the paradox charges. Next up we have Elsa Bloodstone. Against her I will be using Apocalypse. She will unable to purify my debuff, so it will be a very straightforward fight with Apocalypse. So now she has gone unblockable because I had 10 of the passive furies from the Counter-Strike node. But it doesn't matter because she's on her way down very quickly and the fight is already over. And so the last fight on this path is going to be Vision Arcus. And against him I will obviously be using Dr. Doom. I just need to slow play this fight a bit and do the Doom cycles. Now at the start I'm not doing the Doom slaps because I want to build a few of those paradox charges so that my special damage will be really heightened once I am starting the Doom cycles. Now I'm just launching my special 3 and this will mark the start of Doom cycles. That was a very massive special 3 with 8 paradox charges. It almost did 70k damage without any fury. Another 85k big special 3 with 1 fury, and now let's see how much this one does with 2 furies. $76k damage and the fight is already over. So yeah, those paradox charges made this fight very quick and simple. And with that fight the path is done. For the final boss I will be once again taking down this Super Skrull boss. I will swap in Symbiote Supreme. Symbiote Supreme is an excellent and probably the best option for this Super Skrull fight, and I have soloed it on all of my previous runs, but on this occasion I made some big mistakes and was unable to get the solo, but nevertheless I was able to just chip him down and able to just KO him with the rest of my team without spending any of the items. So yeah, that's it from my side on this video, and I will see you guys soon in the next one.